Previously on the details, we made our way to Utah, where we spent a couple of days with Alex's family and saw all that Utah had to offer. After a couple of days of rest, we decided to get back on the road, and we ended up at a camp spot that we weren't 100% thrilled with. So we picked up these from Trader Joe's. They're the strawberry raspberry oatmeal cups. They're pretty good. Alex isn't even an oatmeal liker, but I think he thinks it's...
I like the strawberries.
Yeah, and then I just picked up some extra froze-dried strawberries, and I added them in. And it's a beautiful view up here. It's so pretty. And we have our own little creek and everything. Last night, if we're being honest, one second, I slept okay. We were on a little bit, I don't know if you can see our tent back there, but we were on a little bit of a hill. And my end of the cot was like this. Alex graciously switched me halfway through the night because I hadn't gotten any sleep. But my sleeping bag kept me warm. We need to do a review of that heater because...
Game changer.
Game changer.
And your sleeping bag.
And my sleeping bag.
Super good.
We'll do like a whole little review video. We should film that like while we're camping, but just film it separately.
Maybe at our next campsite.
Yeah.
Because you have had a couple miserable
I
nights.
used to not enjoy camping.
You
It wasn't that I didn't enjoy being out in nature. It was the sleep. Like I used to really not look forward to sleep time because I used to be miserable. But this combo, the combo that we have going on with the cot, the heater, and the warm sleeping bags is like a game changer. And so to all of you out there trying to get your spouse to go camping with you, great ideas. But I think the plan for today is we're just going to chill out for this a little bit this morning, have some breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Well, it got down below freezing last night and you were comfortable.
Yeah, it got below freezing. It was flipping cold. Like I could feel it on my nose. That was the only really part that was like out of my sleeping bag. And then we kept the heater on for Kiko for like chunks of the night. So I think we're gonna try to drive up to like a peak, get a view of everything, and then we're gonna hit the road and head towards Ely, Nevada, which is where there is supposedly ovens, like prehistoric, like built, like adobe ovens, kind of.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about them.
So that'll be exciting. So we gotta drink our coffee and drink our oats. All right, guys. I'll catch up with you later. I don't know if you can see it, but it's 9:45. Alex is just tying up whatever's left. I have to go take the trash to the trash. Kiko is patiently awaiting. We're gonna be off. All right, so our first stop of the day is we are stopping at the charcoal ovens in Ely, Nevada. It's one of the historic markers. Here it is.
We don't really know what it is, to
be honest. We have no idea. It was just one of the things that was like a must-see. There's camping, there's picnic tables, so we can probably cook our breakfast here. It's right there, babe. And it looks like it's an off-road trail. So,
let's go check it out.
Where are we going? So I wanted to give you guys a brief little history on the charcoal ovens. Of course, you guys can look it up if you want to know more. First, right off the bat, when you pull off the highway, it feels like you're going the wrong way, but just trust me, keep going. This is a state park. They do offer camping overnight. There's also a bunch of trails, and I think there's also dirt bike access as well. But with the charcoal ovens, as you can see, they're pretty epic to look at, just driving into the middle of the desert, and then all of a sudden there are these ovens there. They were actually only in use for their original purpose for 1 year, which was to help create silver. And then they kind of turned into housing units for stagecoach bandits to hide out in, and other hideaway things, and some people just stayed in them. It's a really interesting spot. I definitely recommend checking it out if you guys are ever in the area.
This time, nothing is out of line. You know I'm wasted thinking about it. Tonight, I'd lie for you, baby. Honestly,
So, it is almost 2 o'clock on Thursday, and we just went through Ely, Utah.
Nevada.
Ely, Nevada. Filled up on gas, did all that. We've been kind of researching where we're looking to stop. There's a pretty big, like, hieroglyphics cave situation, about 2 hours now, about like an hour. No, I think it was like an hour and a half away from where we are right now. And then there's also BLM, like a super awesome spot that we're hoping nobody else has found at this point.
Yeah.
We can only hope. It is.
It's off season.
It's off season. It's a hot springs. And so depending on what time we actually get to that area, we may or may not check out the petroglyphs first, or we might just come back tomorrow and do the petroglyphs, or we might just stay at the hot springs for 2 days and then do the petroglyphs on the way out. Who knows?
We got options.
We've got options. We have found an off-road trail, and Alex has actually decided that we're going to take it. Fishing, camping, pictures.
I like to do all those things.
Alright guys, so we are currently at the Petroglyph Recreation Area Interpretive Trail. We are now left with 2 options. We can either camp here or camp at the hot springs. So now we have to figure out what we're gonna do, and we'll let you know our decision. Alright guys, so we decided we're gonna go to the boondocking place officially.